Hey everybody, this is Glidercat, and it is, of course, time to play. Let's get back into Shapes. Now, it occurred to me kind of between episodes, which just right-click there by mistake. I've been ignoring the hub objectives, and to my detriment. So we've got a hub objective here where if we can supply 1,000 of this shape, super low quantity and not bad, we can get blueprints. I've been kind of focused here on the upgrades, so I have not been looking at the hub objectives. So I think we'll put this in the queue. Let's do the hub upgrade next if we can. I want to stay focused though on our current project, which is this guy here, the red and white circle underneath the green, I guess what I'm calling a star. So let's see where we left off on that. I think we had, what do we have going? Got red circles over here being turned into slices. So we've got that top quadrant, top left and bottom right quadrants ready on the red side. And then I think, were we looking for the white ones? Let's see. White station. Where are we going to borrow some of these? Cannot recall. Wow. These make a long... These make a really long trip. For the blue pinwheels or whatever color that is, magenta maybe. And then we're diverting up here. And we're using some of these white circles I see, yeah, on that object. How many more of those do we have to do this? Tons. So we can't borrow those. Let's see. I'm just kind of studying what we've got going on here. This is a bunch of belt we don't need. Let me pull that out. Same thing here, maybe. I think we're going to need another white paint station. Just looking. Let's see here. We can look real quick. We've only got one white paint station. We are getting white circles out of this. We could steal off some of these. Some more. Let's see. Oh boy, we need 25,000. But we get two of this finished product out of each white circle, right? Because we're only going to use like half. Should we borrow or should we just make another white paint station? We don't have the ability to do blueprints yet. We could change gears and do that. I just think we should stay on task though. Let's set up another white paint station, but I kind of want to do it somewhere else. And it'd be nice if we could find circles nearby. Well, look at this shape right here. This that's kind of interesting, right? That, I'm looking at this and I'm looking at what we need for the hub over here on the left. I didn't realize we had that shape already ready for us to mine. I think we just need to do one rotation, slap a white circle on it, and we're good to go. One rotation, then we got to paint it. I'm guessing that's magenta. No, blue. Okay. Let's put a little marker. I'm going to put a marker here. And this is going to be hub shape. So we'll come back to that. We still need a whole bunch of white circles. So I want to set up a white paint station out here, and I'm just looking to maybe do it conveniently near a deposit of circles. Circle objects. There's exactly the part we need. Don't even need to rotate it. In fact, let's mark that as well. Might be even better. Yeah, and looking for circles. I don't know if there's a shortcut way to do it. To search for objects, that'd be kind of cool. Just kind of scanning. I always make them, but that seems silly. Or we could, you know, we could steal them from somewhere else, some other existing deposit that we've got, like down here even. We could just steal circles. Let's do that. Let's plan for that. And let's put a white paint station somewhere up this way. And we got to mix that white paint, unfortunately. Let's, okay. Gonna mark this white paint mixing 2. I don't lose my spot. Then I want to look at our paint mixing. What do? We take blue and green and mix them together. And then we take that resulting color, mix it with red to get our paint. So let's do it. Just take a look at this. Paint mixing. These are what, 3 apart. 3 apart. And the output's on top. This one. Boy, this looks like this could be scaled out a little further. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let's do 10 at our new paint mixing station. And we'll just pick a spot here and start going at it here. Let's do it. Paint mixing station. These are 3 apart. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let's do 10 actually. Maybe overkill. Okay, then we got to send 2 paint colors in. Do that with the glitters. Then we've got belt along the bottom for 1 paint color coming in. Can I just do this? Right. And the same above. Paint coming in, waiting to be mixed. And we've got, I'm going to get our product, finished product out of here. I wonder why I've got that extra space. We'll take a look at the other one. Is that just unnecessary? Yeah, it is, but we'll leave it. We'll leave it. Yeah, I didn't need the extra space. I could have compacted that a little bit more. But not a big deal. All right, let's get these going. Oh, come on. Boom, boom, boom. I'm going to do this just for looks. In case we do extend this out later. We don't really need that tunnel, but we'll leave it for now. And then I think this one stays 1 down. That's our output. And I think this loops around. Be the input into the second line. That's going to look just like this one. Let's finish up the output and route the rest of our belts, route the finished product. Okay. Yeah, it'll be nice to get the blueprints. I think we can do those or do that objective once we get this one done. All right, So we can send really, I think, just any two colors we want into here. So what do we got? There's our red, there's our blue, and there's our green. I think we can combine red and blue together first, then mix it with the green. Let's see. Yeah, red and blue will get us magenta, and magenta and the green gets us white. So let's do that. Melt this in. Okay, that's half of it. And we just got to do the same exact thing down here. Maybe we'll make this one more compact. Output belt. And way to get on the belt. All right, that is just about it. Let's bring in some of this. Not sure how far back we got to go. Ooh, I left a lot of room. All right, it's easy to delete. All right, we should be getting white paint out of this. Let's take a look, but let some of this stuff run through. White paint mixing too. That label works right where it's at too. There we go. I'm going to throw a trash can down here just to see if we get a saturated belt. Looks pretty good. And then we're going to send this straight into a white painting station. Let's do that. How do we do normally? We usually come up from the bottom with the paint supply, right? And maybe I can do this one from memory. I think we need 2 spaces between. I could be wrong. Like this. This, right? In comes the object to be painted. And then down below is where the paint comes in. This guy gets a belt, incoming objects to paint. And this gets a belt of paint. And then we need our outputs. They're going to hop down here. Yeah, and just doing that for looks. And an output belt of painted objects. That. This one can come straight down, I suppose. Nice. That should, I guess I could label that actually. This is white paint station 2, I believe. The white paint mixing 1 and 2, white paint station 2. Where is white paint station 1? Maybe we don't have that labeled. White paint station, there it is. Okay. Good, good, good. Let's get our circles. We saw some down here we were going to borrow from, right? And we got to hop under. That's not our hub, so we can just hop over that pretty easy. Or actually hop under it. We got a tunnel under this thing. And then where do we want to end up? We want to end up kind of over that way. I guess we'll make the turn to the left once we get closer to our paint station. Oh man, I wish I could just shift and hold this and build this belt faster, but I can't. Okay, are we past it? Nope. Got a ways to go. Okay, that's fine. I'll just take the turn here. And we need to do a couple things. We need to send in our paint. That's got to be in the bottom belt. So we're going to have to do a little hopping. But that's all right. Should I hop? Let's hop close. You, to you. Okay. Then our objects just make their way up top. And we should get a bunch of white circles coming out of there. Okay, we've got these guys going. We want kind of similar thing. How did we do that? Actually, it's going to be almost identical. We could, let's see. Could set that up over here. This is a slicer. Wondering if we could make a name for this thing and label it. But let's look at our things here. Top left, bottom right. Let's just call this Top, left, bottom right, slicer, station. And then I'm wondering if we should actually route the white circles all the way over here and have another slicing station that's like just the opposite of this, right? It would be, you know, whatever. Bottom left, top right slicer kind of thing. And it's going to look a whole lot like this guy, but we could do it right above. Let's do that. Let's do it. And then I can combine the top halves, combine the bottom halves, rotate and combine that, some new station. And then we'd have the bottom. We'd have the bottom. And then the top, the bottom of this guy right here. So we'd have that part done then. And then this should be pretty easy, right? But let's do it. Let's try and set up another station somewhere right around here. I'm not going to get this perfect, I don't think. Okay, that's where the last bit of belt goes. And then we split. It's going to look a lot like that. Boy, yeah, the blueprints would be handy. We'll get there. You like that. You and you. And then we're going to send through this same thing. We've got... Don't know that we can get this perfectly symmetrical. We could improve it if we wanted to. Let's see. Bear with me for a second here. We want to get our slicer guys. Thinking this, and there. Maybe this gets us a tiny bit more symmetrical. You need to go, and I want to turn at the last second. Something like that. That's a little tiny bit more symmetrical. It's not perfect. And it doesn't quite line up with this bottom one, but all right, we're not going to worry about that too much. All right, then we need, let's go get our circles, and that'll make this easier to work with. We got to go all the way here. Oops, missing something. Missing the sending the paint up. Let's put those belts in. We can actually paint some stuff. Okay, there come the white circles. We want to send these guys all the way across. Quite a ways, so let's do it. We may use this this same line for multiple objects that we need to create. But we'll start by using all these white circles for the current one that we're working on, and then maybe split off later. I know we've got a long run in this one, right? Ooh, if there was a little mini map or something. How far do I gotta go? Quite a ways, quite a ways. Wow. Still have a long ways to go. All right, we'll do it. on now. Are we there? Just barely. All right, let's go from this direction. There you go. All right, let's get to work. We need to see how these are going to slice off. We know, let's see, we're still going to need a top half and a bottom half, right? So that's all this is doing. This can actually be the same. So the top one rotates clockwise. And the bottom one rotates counterclockwise. And then we combine these all up. And we end up with top halves and bottom halves, right? So then we end up with top halves and top halves. Then these guys get rotated to become bottom halves. I'm not sure why that is. Are we getting parts? Here they come. I see. Okay, then we rotate these all to be bottom halves. It's a little goofy. Yeah, we're sending all tops in. Then let's come out the bottom this time. Top halves. And I want to rotate these guys down. No matter which ones. Okay, garbage can so we can kind of see what we're getting. Those are our bottom halves. And this guy is going to stay top halves. We're going to do a little different. Okay, and now we need to route these guys into 3 cutting stations. Like, I need 3 cutting stations. We branch and then we branch again. Let's do the cutting stations first and then we'll route the materials there. 1, 2, 3. Thinking about how I want to do it. Something like that. Doesn't look too bad. And then this time, what are we getting out of here? We want, take a look at our objective. We want bottom left, top right. Bottom left and top right. Okay, there's a bottom left. So this one needs to rotate. Yep. That's our bottom left. And we want all of these to be bottom lefts. So that one's fine. And nope. I think that's us. Meaning I think that is what we need. Let's belt these over. See what we get. Merge these all together and hopefully we get a bunch of those. Good. That looks good. I like it. We need to do the same, pretty much the same exact thing up top here. Let's split. Here we'll try and do semi-mirror image. And our slicer would need to be one down this way, I think. Something like that. And then this time we're going to be rotating a little different. Let's get our stuff in. Let's just see what we're getting out of here. We need these guys. So we just got to rotate, I think, clockwise once on you. There it is. That's our top right. Okay. We can come out the bottom this time. And there we go. Bottom left, top right. Now we need to combine a bunch of stuff, right? We need to combine the top left and the top right with the stacker. Why is this so slow? Because we don't have all our belts in. It's that fixed up. Okay, saturated belts. What I like. Let's name this one too. This is top right, bottom left. Slicer station. Let's see. What am I using? Cutting or slicer? Kind of like slicer. Let's try that. Good, 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 good. And so to combine these, we're going to keep working off to the right. Let's see. How do we want to do that? That is this guy, right? A stacker. And it puts things together. See if I rotate. And what? Let's just try and see what we're going to get out of this. Might need to change the order of how these go in. Just testing right now. Okay, is that what we want? Yeah, I think it is. But it's slow. It is slow. We're going to need a bunch. And we're going to need to kind of fan out. How many we need? It's going to be at least 3. Let's just experiment. 1, 2, 3, 4. And think about how we're going to do this. How can we get things in the way we want them? Now I got to split this into 4 belts, right? Here's my 4 belts. These need to go in the top. Let's just play for a minute. See if we can't experiment. With how these might go in. I might need, it's probably going to need more spacing, right? Because we're going to have to tunnel under. We may not be able to be this kind of close and snuggly. Although, tunnel. I can't tunnel up from the bottom without getting more spacing, right? But I could tunnel in from that direction, which is kind of interesting. So, I should have moved this over a little bit more to the right. But I'll show you what I'm thinking. Can I tunnel like... See, that reach? How far will this actually reach? Oh, it just doesn't make it. The bottom one, though, I don't really need to tunnel necessarily. Let's see. Can this one reach? You to you. And it just can't reach. Okay, we need a different design. We might need to space these out so that I can hop underneath and make my way over. So that would mean take this one up. 1, 2. Take this one up 1. And when this one splits, in fact, let's not crazy about this design. I'm going to try it. You, and then you get me the 4 belts. You would naturally just hop up into there. That back. We're going to move these 2 down. All right, let's see. This stacker needs to be there. This one needs to be there. Okay, that looks good. That's what we want. This guy go the distance. He can. This one's not going to be able to. So we'll do 2 steps. Okay. Wrong component. Those look good. Those look good. Slow, boy. This is really low throughput on these. We may need to scale this up even more. Oh man, yeah, these stackers are slow. But this is kind of our pattern, right? We can fan this out even further. Not bad. Oh, you know what we could have done? Could we have just... We didn't really need these two things. My poor brain. We could have just rotated it. Right, done the top half and then rotate the bottom half. That would have done it. That would have been a better way to look at it, right? Oh, silly me. So the top half is just the rotated of the bottom half. So we didn't need to treat both halves separately, which I've done. So I've got all of this and all of this that isn't totally necessary. In fact, we would just want to, we could rotate these up or whatever, turn them into the top right quadrants instead of where they are. Same thing with these and feed the same pipeline. But then we'd have a massive kind of array of these stacking stations. Then we can just rotate one half of them, or rotate one of these one way, rotate the next one the other way, and then combine them. Let's get to that next episode. We'll wrap this one up here. We're getting close. Like I said, the little green diamonds, I think, that need to be on top, those shouldn't be hard at all. And we're almost done with this circle. In fact, we just need to rework some things and scale this up. I'd love to get, you know, a saturated belt of these, and we obviously don't have that yet. And we got, you know, kind of lag here. Surplus, many surplus parts here. But how would we scale this up? This would have to go pretty wide, right? But yeah, let's tackle that next episode. For now, this is Glidercat saying thanks so much for watching. Hope you're enjoying the series on shapes. We're making progress. And thanks to Glidercat patrons and channel members. As always, really appreciate the support you provide the channel. It keeps it alive. And thanks to those of you that have been giving the videos a thumbs up. That also helps my tiny channel grow, and I appreciate it. And I'll see you all in the next episode.